And action, Reese-O-Matic. It is round 4, and this is our second episode of the week. We're previewing round 4. We love this. We're in it. We're so close to gather round, and guess what? We are going next week.
We're flying into Adelaide Wednesday night, are we?
We're flying Wednesday night. I think
Couldn't
we're
come
leaving.
any quicker for me. I'm excited.
Have you been to gather round?
I sort of did, but I went for your boxing.
And that
But I didn't get to stay.
Did you go to any games?
No.
Oh, well,
So it doesn't count.
So we've got about 3 to 4 games we're going to go to.
Sweet.
We'll let the people know. Everyone, all these podcasts are going to be doing their things at the pubs, trying to make extra money. We're going there for strictly business. We're going there to watch the games, do some content, have some fun.
Later.
Yeah, we'll report to you later. But mate, on that, Swans have released their gather round jersey. What are your thoughts?
It's pretty fresh. The
It's
white,
fresh, yeah.
but you know what white jersey means?
What? Waving the white flag?
Well, if you don't get it dirty, have you really put in the hard work?
Oh, so what would you take? Would you take the Swans white one or Gold Coast pink one?
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, white looks sick under lights.
White does.
It just gives you an extra buzz. The muscles pop out a bit more.
You look a bit more tan.
You look clean. Like
Yeah.
those outside players, if they look so smooth
Get
and
their
good.
first
Worth
dirt.
$1 million, you know. But then if those inside mids, they don't get it dirty, then
Yeah,
question marks are
it's a big coach
asked,
killer.
so,
That's what they always say.
yeah, that's a dangerous around wearing white jerseys.
Another one, mate. Dale Thomas mentioned last night that he was offered $6 million for 6 years at GWS, and he was kind of, I can't remember what date it was, but it was 2012.
Yeah.
Do you believe it? And he was also offered to captain the footy club. Like that.
I believe the $6 million part.
Okay.
Because Collingwood Daisy was cracked.
Collingwood Daisy with the
blonde
the
tips,
blonde hair.
like he had star factor, could turn a game on its head, like that. So
He kicked some good goals, took big speckies.
He could win games for the team. So I believe the $6 million. The captaincy, on the other hand, Cal Ward went there and he was captain. That seems more like the fit.
Cal Ward was, and he proved at the Bulldogs like he had that in him too.
But Daisy to get $6 million, that is definitely believable.
I haven't done any research.
Boundary goals from the boundary, kick a bag here and there. So
I haven't done any research, but I don't know if he was in the leadership group at Collingwood.
I don't know.
But if they were trying to entice a big name player to go to GWS, they could throw that in there.
Well, he had a good following too back then.
He had huge Collingwood Footy Club. Daisy gone over there. Would be most hated player from the Collingwood cheer squad if he left like that. He ended up going to probably the biggest rival they've ever had in their life, which is the Blues, and he signed for a bank. So
did you get to play with him?
I played 1 year with him, I think. Yeah, no, it was good. Wasn't obviously the hardest trainer and all that kind of guy. That's why it leads me to believe like why captaincy doesn't make sense. But the star factor he had, oh mate, they would have thrown the book at him. And
I think so too.
I
definitely believe that.
Yeah, so well, hey,
he didn't take it though.
Didn't take it, so he must have got some good money. I think they
At
won a
the Blue
premiership
Baggers.
around that time. So yeah, but then he went to the Baggers.
He got a premiership. He got a premiership.
Yeah, I don't know if he got 2 or not.
No,
he got the 1. But hey, good on him. All right, Reese, you've seen this. I'm going to show the people what this is: a Catman reaction dance. Watch this dance. Thoughts, mate?
this is all I've got for him. I'm hitting him with the Fortnite L, bro. Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was another Catman. Is he just trying to cut his lunch?
There might be multiple Catmans. I don't know, man.
I want to get it off.
They're starting a cult or something.
They're starting to come from the woodwork.
Hey, the real felines, the Lions come out and did their thing. So bad luck, Catman. Get bigger claws, sharpen those fangs a bit more, and you might get a victory dance.
I've heard some shit about the Troy the Catman from the West.
Have you?
And I hit him up in the DMs, and he's coming on the podcast on Monday. So stay tuned. We got some questions for him.
Is he coming on?
He's coming on.
Dude, I am going to hit him with some questions. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if he's still eating cat food. I want to see if he identifies as a cat. I want to know everything.
Bro, he's allowed to identify as a cat. He's got to be putting hours of work in. He's got real sharpened fangs.
Hey, we'll find out.
We'll find out. That's exciting.
Okay, my guy. This is our favourite segment of the week. It is Joe Ask. And our mate has asked, is it normal for AFL captains to meet with other clubs mid-year, like anything throughout the year?
Wow.
What are your thoughts on that?
That is a serious question.
Let's you talk to Joe Ask.
Yeah, that is a serious question from Joey Boy. Well, I think it's getting more and more noticeable that players are meeting up with clubs throughout the year. Like, I think it's like the media and social media and everything now, but I don't think your captain goes and meets other clubs.
Hell no.
Not your skipper.
I know.
The guy that's leading you out to battle every week,
Yeah.
Gives you the final chat. He's the leader of your club. You wouldn't think he's meeting with other clubs, would you?
No, especially so Hawthorn are doing their thing at the moment. They are building a dynasty.
Well,
they're looking the goods. Top of the ladder, haven't lost a game.
They've got everything in the show for. They've got a full wallet, don't they?
They've got the 2 backs that came in, Battle and Barras. They're doing their thing down back, and now they want a couple more forwards, I reckon. Just a big key forward to do his thing in front of goals. I hate it. If you have the
You hate
response,
that Oscar Allen's done that?
100% I hate it.
This
like,
is targeted
nothing against
at
the
him.
bloke off field.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If our captain, he's meant to lead you into battle, to war, which it isn't, but he's leading on the field, and he has to represent the club in every facet. If you take captaincy, you can't muck around.
Sam Mitchell, he loves poaching the West Coast boys.
does.
I mean, he was there, wasn't he?
He
was
must
there.
know him pretty well.
Harley Reid,
Just slide in
Barras.
the DMs.
I reckon he's just said, you don't have to play on Battle or Barras anymore. We've got room for you. Come over.
Oh, man.
But on the serious side of things,
If
the
you,
West-
you know, if you get asked, so we do like a 4-3-2-1, whatever it is, when you vote for your, leadership group, best player, or the captain, whatever it is. You have in your head, okay, I'm going to be captain if I win the leaderboard. So there's two captains there, right? There's Duggan and Allen.
Yeah.
Just say no. So you have to know up here that you might be leaving the club at some stage, or you're not happy with what's going on.
He'd have a fair idea what he's going to do.
He doesn't want to keep losing every week, every
plans,
year. He doesn't want that. He wants to, taste premiership glory. But I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know about. I wouldn't like to think like halfway through. Well, start of the season now, but that my captain's thinking about leaving.
Yeah, I'd be pissed at Zorko if he was like, when he's our captain, if he was like, something came out about him wanting to go to Gold Coast or wherever.
Yeah, because you put your trust in this guy to lead you,
I just
like
voted
lead
for
the
you,
club.
motherfucker. You don't want to be here? Go. What the hell?
You're our guy.
You just say no, thanks, West Coast. I want to focus on my footy, and I've got a lot of things going off field to be captain.
Wow.
I'll be in a leadership group. No worries. Don't accept and then want to piss off.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And it could even be fake. Who knows? This could be bullshit.
Yeah, it could be.
It's the media.
If it is, I wouldn't have thought captain's a meeting.
Not about
They
that.
know better.
Not about that. Oscar, how's it getting out?
I don't know.
I keep saying it. There's a rumor every week. How's it getting out? Look to the source.
We get DMs, right?
Yeah, we do.
And we get DMs about these things. But, again, they're just people DMing us.
Yeah,
So,
it means
how do they
nothing.
even get the news? To me, it's just random.
Now,
Because I still haven't figured it out.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. And there's another rumor we might talk about in a second. I don't know if we want to touch on it, but we might. But let's get stuck into round 4 resource. First, Thursday.
Man, this Thursday, it feels like it's taking forever to come.
It does.
This is the first time I've been excited for a game more than watching a Brisbane game.
Brisbane game?
Yeah, this is the first time. And I
It
feel
is
like
Carlton Collingwood.
Dude.
It's the one of the biggest games of the year.
Yeah, and for many reasons.
It's crazy.
The number one reason is not the rivalry.
Well, what's the reason?
The Carlton haven't had a win. And everyone's on their back.
Blues are 0-3, and they haven't just had bad losses. They've had horrible losses. They've played against teams that they should beat. They came into the season with full confidence after making the finals 2 years in a row. To this.
Yeah, I heard David King calling them the T20 Blues because they just play half a game. They're not a test match team. They're not a one-day team. They're a half a game.
Yeah.
So maybe COVID period would have been good for them.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say this. When I was at the Blues for 6 years, there was my first meeting probably at the club. We spoke about Collingwood and the rivalry. Like, we hate them the most out of any of the rivals like the Blues have.
Well, that just adds a bit of a spice this week. For
They
me,
teach you to stay. They teach you, like they ingrain it in you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Amish people and shit. Like you don't have any opportunity. You just don't.
Yeah, you don't
like
do
them.
that. You
You just build this hatred within yourself, and that's what they have for the Pies.
Yeah, but for them to be 0-3 and then
The 16th man after 3 rounds.
okay, they're playing somewhat good football, but
They should have beaten Richmond. They were like obviously up
well,
by 30-some points.
all their games, but there's something going on there that they can't finish off.
Well, the last 2 games in mine, it's been damn close.
Yeah.
The Pies have won both. It's been 3 points and 6 points. 6 points. Keep in mind, the Pies didn't play in finals last year. So that was kind of, losing 2 games, which they could have been higher up the ladder if they should have won those. And there's a massive piece missing. And it's poor old Nick Newman who dominated those games to 34 and 32 disposals.
Yeah, he hurts for their ball use because they're struggling with their ball use.
Yeah,
They start off well using it and then they just go to well, let's just go bombing it into our forwards and go, Charlie, catch this.
Yeah, good luck, Charlie.
Good luck,
Where's that bloke called Harry McKay?
Well,
where's he catching the balls?
He's having some time off.
Apparently there's a room on the street. And we don't like throwing out here, we don't throw out too much.
No.
Because we love the players.
We love him.
Ex-players.
I'm all for him.
I'm not like the media and just jump on stuff, but there's something going on. It's been mental health shit, so we don't want to delve into it.
No.
But apparently the bloke's got Mrs. Drama. That's the word on the street, and I don't want to be that guy, but it's...
If it is that, girls can be bad for sport.
Oh, terrible.
And at the same time, they can be
great for
absolute
sport.
rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But
happy wife, happy life.
If they're causing you drama in sport, then maybe you got to reconsider.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a genius, but
There's so many facets and layers to like what that could mean.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's why I don't want to go throwing shit at anyone.
But
hey, hopefully, mate, hopefully you sort that stuff out soon. If it's with the
Blue Baggers need him.
They need you. And if they're 3-0, I'm pretty sure you'll be playing. So it's not all doom and gloom, mate. You can do this.
For me, it's the biggest game for their season right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's against a rival.
Yeah.
You need a win.
If they win, as a pressure valve, just like, whew.
It's a
We're 1-3.
It's a good start going into West Coast.
You guys 0-4. You're
and then
fucked.
you're going into West Coast with a win, which will get you,
2-3.
2-3 because you tip them to win.
Start getting them back, start
and
getting
you
on
start
track.
to roll. So it is an important game for them. But
you lose this weekend, the West Coast game seems a little bit more hectic.
It seems a little bit on.
West Coast are going to be thinking, oh, they're fucking down and out. Let's...
Yeah, West Coast will be thinking we can get these guys
and
don't give up. But Collingwood are coming off a bye.
Yeah.
So
someone asked me the other day...
Are they going to outrun Carlton?
Someone asked me the other day, and I don't actually know. They said, okay, we always hear about fresh off a bye.
Yeah.
Does it actually help the team? Or does it freshen up your body? Yes.
Well, it's always it.
But then you get the lactic acid out in the first quarter, whatever it is, and you feel a bit shitty.
Yeah, well, the main one comes to mind is that finals bye. It's like,
I don't like it.
It can be scary.
I didn't like it.
You can just be out of touch, can't you?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's a bit scary. But
it's good if you're injured and battered and bruised.
I think early days of the season, it's good.
Yeah,
because you're already firing. Yeah. So these boys will be fresh.
And they're sitting 6, so they're like in a good spot, Collingwood.
Yeah.
We'll do a tip soon, but Dacos has been dominating this year. He had 39 touches. He kicked
that seal last time.
He's had 39 touches against the Bulldogs, averaging 23. Paddy Cripps, 27.3 disposals and averaging 8.7 clearances.
Can't do much more, really.
He can't.
Can't.
But that's it, mate. Oh, it's a game, and I know you'll be watching at home.
I tell you, I am more excited for this game than I am for the Lions, and that's a big thing for me to say. It really is a big thing.
Can they get it done?
I don't think so.
I hope so. Okay. I hope so. All right, Friday nights, the Cats and the Demons. The Cats are 9th and the Demons are 17th. It's at GMHBA in Geelong, and the Catman's going to be there. Don't you worry, mate. He'll be in full force.
I reckon he can get his dance out even earlier because they're playing the Demons. Just do it now.
Still now. It's 2 nights away. Demons haven't been 0-4 since 2012, and they sucked back then, man. They were really bad back then. What are you thinking about this game? I know it doesn't mean much to either of us.
I'm not thinking it's good for Melbourne.
If Melbourne beat Cats, then it's pretty bad for the Cats. So, like, there's Melbourne's sucking, but like, they're expected to suck now.
Yeah.
The Cats are sitting 9th. Like, where are they?
They go to the 3. They would have lost 3 on the trot if they lose this to the Demons.
That's what I'm saying.
But in saying that, they looked very good against Brisbane in the first half.
Yeah.
But Goody's put it on his players.
Oh, I've heard that.
But how hard is he put it on them?
We'll find out. Do players actually respond and give a fuck about Goody? This game's going to show it. They're playing against the Cats. That'd be a great win for them down there, especially at Geelong. It's a hard place to get a W.
Oh, it's so hard. They play that ground so well.
Especially if your confidence is in the fucking toilet and it's been flushed a few times.
As a home ground, it's probably the most advantage in the AFL for that team.
Yeah, it's a real one.
It's actually real.
Yeah, that and the Fortress up here, that's a real one.
Yeah.
All right, Saturday. My boys, the Suns, are sitting 4th versus the Crows 2nd. This is probably the must-watch game of the weekend.
It's fucking weird every time you say my boys.
My boys.
It's very weird.
My boys. I'm getting the jersey soon. It's going fucking
I've had a lot of questions about it.
What?
I'll talk to you about it later, but...
No, Fullo, for one, he can go eat a bag.
Yeah, there's a few other people just wondering, like, Matho, what's Mitch Robb doing? Like,
Berry. Is it Berry? Because he's hit me up too.
Well, there's a lot more than just Jared Berry, but...
Well, go tell... Are they all Brisbane players?
Well, maybe.
They're all... Not. That's all who you know. That's all you know.
That is true.
Fuck them Brisbane players.
But what is Mitch Robb doing? But
I'm just going for a team who aren't tipped to be the best thing going, and I want to ride it with them.
And you want to have a tattoo.
I want to get tattooed around my butt cheek. But, mate, this is the game that I'm going to be glued to the TV. It is an early afternoon game. I just didn't expect these two teams to be like, oh, my God, it's must-watch footy.
Yeah.
It's must-watch football. Last 5 games, Suns are 3, Crows are 2. So it's going to be a close one. But someone's has got to go in boxing terms, resource. What do you reckon about this game? Like, let me know your thoughts.
Well, we're going to find out where they're at.
We're going to find out. This is the two teams.
We're going to find out. This is a good heavyweight battle right now to start the season.
You can be in the top 8 for the first 5 games. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
like we don't care.
But there's just because you don't expect it from this is a heavyweight battle. It really is, and I don't know. Gold Coast midfield are rolling, so
mate,
Adelaide are going to have their hands full.
But the two good midfielders, Rouse averaging 33, Anderson 35, Tukes doing his thing. Humphrey's come in and he's having his career best year, 21.5 disposals. Yeah. Against like the Crows, like a Saligo who's like come out of nowhere. Like he's been a good player, but like now he's averaging 28 in a goal. Crouch is like, I like that Crouch is playing well.
He's doing his
thing.
thing.
Some respect because he might not be the best ball user, but he gets the job done. Even Rankin, 24
put him in the midfield. He's looking very good.
Looking very good. And now boy Keezy, that sex machine who's dogging us, won't come on the podcast because I'm a leader and I don't want to come on.
Big workhorse.
2 goals, 20.
It's a exciting brand Adelaide are playing, but then Gold Coast on the other hand, they are well and truly firing.
The best thing about this is they both got fours who can kick goals, so it's actually like a good spread of like who can kick some snags. Like, fuck, King's averaging five goals, and I know it's only been a few games or whatever. That's still a pretty good number.
It'd be their main target, whereas Adelaide, they've got a couple.
Who they got?
Fogarty.
Yep.
Tex.
Yes.
And Thilthorpe.
I like Thilthorpe.
I do.
He's good. They're averaging 3 goals. Well, not fucking what's his name? Texie isn't, but
but he's still so nice.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he kicked a really nice snap on the weekend.
He's like
it was just vintage
he's like
Tex.
37 or 38.
So
he's
nice.
Keep
Keep doing his thing. I like the Texan.
We'll do a tip soon, but that's a game that that's a tough one to tip. All right, we got the Tigers who are sitting 15th versus the Lions 3rd at the MCG. Brisbane have won the last 3 games by over 100 points. Like, they're just gone
to Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice because they used to give it to us a lot.
And they used to rub it in too.
Yeah, they did. But
they're the most arrogant team in the world, so it's nice seeing them suck ass.
Yeah, that was nice. But
it's a game where, like, this is
what are you thinking?
It's cut and dry. No, it's just a flogging.
It is?
Absolute flogging.
And give me, like, if...
I know what Fags is going to be saying to him. He's like, okay, don't get ahead of yourselves. Still got some players. Mansell's obviously out, which is a big loss for them, but he's going to be saying... percentage booster.
You think so? You think so?
Well, he's done in the past.
Yeah. Well, the best thing I know about Brizzy from being there is they don't take these games lightly. And
the best thing about it.
Caught up with a lot of players in a group setting, and they are not taking the game lightly.
Where's my
There was no
whoa.
You go for Gold Coast Suns.
That doesn't mean shit.
You're a Suns.
What'd you do?
Went out for dinner.
Where'd you go?
Nice steak place.
Yeah. You didn't go SK.
No, not SK.
Oh, you went to the Norman.
Fat Cow.
Oh, that's close as to me.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
it's
not
in
that
James
one?
Street. In James Street.
Right, let me go. I'm just going to check the mail real quick.
Yeah.
Invite's surely in there.
No. Check your emails. If it's not in your email, he's definitely not getting it.
No, that's fucked up. You know what? As soon as I left, I made those boys into men. I know who you would have had dinner with.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Barry. Fuck you, Rainer. Fuck you, Eric. Am I right?
You're going well.
Fuck you, Loman.
Going very well.
Fuck you. How many more?
There's a lot more.
You had a full-blown catch-up.
We had a good catch-up.
Fuck you, Lesser.
Well done.
No.
Yes.
So
you're missing...
I'm not throwing Zolko and shit in there.
You're missing 3 more players.
Okay. Fuck you, Lester.
Let's think about someone I messaged you about the other night.
Fuck you, Bailey.
Yeah. 2 more.
2 more. Young kids?
He was your partner in crime for a bit.
Not McCluggage. Fuck you, McCluggage!
And then the baby face sort of hot guy, Jimmy Tunstall.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't remember.
Yeah, we wouldn't got him. But anyway, I know that there was no like chatter of like, oh, we're going to Melbourne an easy week or whatever. That's the best thing about this Lions outfit.
Yeah.
They take every game serious. They don't care who they're playing.
No, that's it. That's the way they win
and
these
games. I
games.
love having a joke around like, come on, you're going to kick 60s. But there was none of that.
Yeah,
and I can confidently say that's why they're such a good outfit.
Yeah.
Because they go out, they respect opposition, they get the job done.
That's a true story.
And I think Fags has done that.
No, he has.
Like,
from
that's
day
his
one.
thing.
When we started winning games and winning them convincingly, he was like,
doesn't matter.
Don't you rock up with a fucking poo attitude like you're going to have a field day.
Yeah.
No one changed the role. I don't care if you get 30 this week or you kick 4. Doesn't mean
there
shit.
Was no chatter about that at dinner.
Yep.
And it was...
what were you guys chatting about?
Oh, just how nice the restaurant was and
why
is Mido going for Gold Coast Suns? And
so all those boys are rubbing it in.
Yeah.
I bet you Eric was a culprit.
No, actually not. So
Anyway, all right, that's the game. That's an easy win. North are sitting 10th versus the Swans, 11th at Marvel Stadium. Luke Parker versus Old Mob. He's going to want to have a good game. I don't know what his stats are. I don't know if he's been playing shit or he's just there to fill in some space, be a bit of experience around an older head. It's a big fucking game for them.
He'll enjoy it.
If North beat Swans, if I had a whiteboard, I'd say, get the fuck out of your Swannies.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Like, I know North 10th isn't like, oh my God, but at least they're not 18th or some shit. They're doing well.
Yeah, but they're having a crack.
That's what I mean.
They're having a crack.
Daniels, he's been dominating. Daniel? No. What's that?
Caleb Daniels. Yeah.
Caleb Daniels, he's been dominating. Like, but yeah, sweet. He's probably doing a lot of kick-ins, but he's averaging high disposals.
Yeah. Ellis Clarkson, he'd be hard as fuck.
He'd be hard coach.
He'd be hard as fuck. He's old school.
He's old school. But at the same time, I reckon he knows where he's at. He's got a young team. They've got a few older heads around. He's gonna make those older boys do the hard shit.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to tell him. He knows what he's fucking doing.
Why? What's he got over us?
Oh, he's
15 premierships. Fuck you.
15 premierships.
Fuck you, Clarkson.
Couple of coaches of the year.
Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever.
Probably the best Hawks outfit ever.
Get rid of that game. I don't even care. Sunday, Giants are 6 versus the Eagles 18th at NG Stadium. They're paying $1.04 to Eagles $11.
Yeah.
They are stink. And I don't care if you're an Eagles supporter. You're probably not watching this if you're an Eagles supporter. You'll stink.
That's like probably going to be my break game.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
What do you mean break game?
Like just have a rest.
Oh, yeah, dude, don't watch that.
Yeah, that'll fry me.
Watch the highlights of the Giants that's dominating by 100-something points.
Is it Harley watch or are we over Harley?
I'm over Harley. I'm sick of seeing his head. I'm sick of talking about him. Like, fuck, just give him a rest now. I actually do agree there was a bit of media bashing involved.
There was a fair bit of bashing.
At the same time, once you sign to play AFL, you're a man. You're not a boy. You're not like if you're 18, who cares? You're a man now.
That's true.
You're playing AFL football.
Yeah.
I had a problem with anger issues in football.
You did. But you threw the mouth guard.
Yeah, well, what? That was my 200th game, brother. I didn't care. That was 200th game, and the umpire dogged me for a goal. I didn't care. But, like, he's just got it, okay, sweet. They're going to keep talking about me. Get on with it. Yeah. And I got all these DMs about saying shit like, oh, grow up. We're Eagles supporters for putting the fingers up. Grow up.
Oh, come on, guys.
Don't DM me. I'm only joking. Obviously, I was a dickhead too playing football. But I called him out, and a little bit of flowers for this guy. Liam Baker, he's been good for the Eagles. I said in the preseason he's going to be a very good player for them. In a shit team, like they're not going to do any good. No. But he's playing well. Averaging career high disposals 22.7 and 3.7 clearances a game. Good on you.
He's doing his job as a pickup for him, and he's a good player.
He's a good player. Good on you, Lee Baker. You got 3 premiership under your belt, and now you just smelling roses.
Just chill out.
You just get a bit more money and get in the ball. Yeah, have some fun with the ball. All right, Port Adelaide versus Saints. Now Port at 12th, Saints at 7th. Not much to report in this game besides Kenny. We can't even say he's under the pump anymore. Like.
Well, he's done.
He's not going to coach next year.
No.
What does he care?
Well, interesting game because Port touched them up in the community series.
Yeah, they did.
And, we don't take much from those games because
no one gives a shit about
they're a load. But
there's one player that you came in here bragging about.
I don't know if I'm bragging about
You came in here, you're like, oh, mate, look at this guy. No. Talk shit, I'm not joking. Who is it and why?
It's Jack Macrae.
Yep. Always been a ball, always had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, he's in the midfield for the Saints.
Doggies didn't want him.
Why?
I'm just saying defence. You can't get that much touches and not defend. I don't know.
Because he'd be pretty handy at the Dogs right now.
He's pretty handy everywhere. Any team.
You think he walks into any 18?
Yeah.
I know Kane Corns is a bit on him. Like,
what did he say?
Oh, it just doesn't rate him to be that, that.
But why? His stats are elite.
What? He was saying his fantasy's elite? Like, is his stats that important? Just because he gets good fantasy, does he?
I didn't say anything about fantasy. I said his stats are elite.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I live my life of champion data.
Yeah.
Everything says elite. Disposable efficiency is, 72%? And he has, how many,
He's had 100 disposals in the first 3 games.
Yeah, so he's averaging the high 30s.
And he's leading the league.
But what's his disposal effectiveness? Like 20-something, wasn't it?
He had 24
effective disposals. That's average. That's good.
Yeah, it's very good. And he's playing inside mid. And he's leading the competition for contested possession. So he is a fantastic get for St Kilda.
Saints are 7th now, and they're probably because he's doing well.
He's doing nice.
The ball's not in the other people's hands, in the other team's hands. They're in his hands.
I'd imagine at this rate, the way he's going, he'll be getting another All-Australian jacket.
Has he got one?
He's got a few, I reckon.
No.
Yes, he does.
No, we'll pause. I don't know.
Yes, he does.
All-Australians?
Yes.
How many?
I'm saying 3.
3?
I'm saying 3.
Bullshit. What's his name? Jack Macrae. All right, boss. Wikipedia knows everything, bro. Let's go there. 3?
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
2019, 2020, 2021. AFL Disposal Leaders, 2021. AFL Rising Star Nom, Gary Ayres Award. He doesn't get... He's played 249 games. It's probably not updated. He doesn't get any fucking pats on the back.
Not really.
Okay, I'm just going to say he might be the most underrated player in the AFL.
Let's run it back. Is he the most underrated player in the AFL?
Yeah, he's the most underrated player.
You're calling that?
Calling it. No, he has to be.
I would like Kane Corns' opinion on this. The way he's going right now, tracking, he'll have to be all Australian. I'm
going to DM Corns and say, I'm going to screenshot your reply. What do you think of him now?
Will he be all Australian? I think so. At this rate that he's going, he'll be all Australian.
Unless he gets injured or something. Mate, his stats are incredible.
And especially if the Saints finish well, he's obviously been a very valuable pickup. So I think all Australian, the way he's tracking at the moment.
Yeah, okay. No, mate.
As an early call.
I might send him some flowers.
Yeah.
All right, now we have the Dockers versus Doggies. This game's a pretty tantalising one. 13th are the Dockers versus Doggies that are 8th.
Why do Dockers always have to play at that time slot?
Mate, they're actually fucking graveyard shift workers.
Oh, they're the best. They love it.
I don't remember them not having a Sunday Arvo game.
I can't remember either.
Optus Stadium, so they get the good sunset. All the fans go regardless, but like it's a game that no one.
Sunday, like.
But fuck, who do you reckon like's going to get this one done? Like Doggies need to get another win.
I like the Doggies.
Me too. Dockers is just
they're getting wins without their best team.
Yeah, if they get 4 of those players back,
they're a whole different outfit.
No, they're top 8 for sure.
And some of the players have one is one of the best players in the league, Bontempelli.
Yeah,
but Tom Liberatore,
I fucking love him. I tweeted the other day. I love him.
Dude.
Taking the piss.
Put some respect on him or what?
I think he has some down in Victoria.
Not enough.
No. I think it's because he's quirky and he doesn't really give much like that. But
game day, I don't care. Game day respect.
I love him.
Because he doesn't care if he has to go to the best player and do a job, and he still gets numbers and does the job.
He's a tag as to like,
and he's kicking goals.
And good goals. Not like,
and he's a skipper at the moment.
Is he skipper? What?
Yep.
Mate, I absolutely, like, no shit, I love him. I love everything about him. He's just a weirdo. Like, I love that stuff. He's got crazy tattoos. He went over to Bali when they won a premiership, played in the Magoos over there.
Played in the Thailand team.
Funny as. And he just, like, doesn't take it serious. His dad's probably one of the best ever. One of the best ever.
Yeah.
Well, he's a really good player. But I love him.
He needs a bit more respect on his name.
I don't think, like, when you're doing a Doggies analysis, like when we're doing the pre-games and stuff at AFL, I don't remember, like, saying, fucking stop Libba. Do you remember?
No, not really. It'd probably be like,
Bont or Johannesson or someone like that.
You might get Libba at stoppage.
Yeah.
Like, give him help, boys. You might get.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
It's always around the Bont and all those guys.
So we hear him out. He's just flourished.
Well, yeah.
But he's always been good.
He has to be the guy in there. And he is being the guy.
And he's old as shit now. He's like 33.
He's getting up there.
I want to find out.
He's getting up there.
Yeah. What else are you thinking about? Like, who do you think's going to get this game?
Well, I think the Doggies. Yeah. I like Sam Darcy, what he's doing at the moment.
Oh, you love Sam Darcy.
I think Freo's backline might be a bit suspect against him.
Well, Freo don't really... Is Pierce playing at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah, well, fuck, I don't know. I don't feel like the Freo are the team that everyone thought they were going to be, which is demoralising because we had them in our top 8 at the very start of the year. But oh, mate's 32, by the way. Yeah. Libba's 32.
But this is an important game for Freo.
Yeah, they need this back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who they're playing next or whatever it may be. They need to... Fuck you, bitch. Yes. They need to get this win.
They do.
And they need to beat a good team.
And
you can't be beating up the shit teams.
Doggies will be there in the finals.
Oh, I think so. If they get those players back, no more injuries, they'll be there. I also feel our mate Coley sent us a little update. He said that Hayden Young's playing. So that's big in.
That's big.
That's big in. And I feel like they're in better stead because they played 2 hard teams first couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Then had Eagles pumped them. I feel like they're in better stead. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to tip them, but I'm just saying I feel like it's going to be closer than everyone thinks.
Oh, it'll be a good game.
Oh, I'm excited.
Until it's not.
Well, that's it. That's the preview. Now let's do our tips restarts of round 4. This is Collingwood v Carlton MCG. Thursday night, who you got?
I couldn't be cheering any harder for Collingwood. It'll be the one time this year I do it, and I'll be praying to God they win.
I'm staying on my word. I said I'm not tipping Carlton again for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going the Pies.
I like that.
We have Geelong v Melbourne Demons Friday night football. It's a pretty big game. GMHBA Stadium, so Geelong's home team.
I'll be doing the cat dance with Catman.
Yeah, the Catman do. That's what I'm doing. He Catman do because he hasn't been doing it. I want to see this dance. All right, Saturday afternoon we have... What did you do, fart?
No.
Oh, the game. Gold Coast Suns versus Adelaide Crows. This is the must-watch game too. I don't watch too many games that are like fucking 1 o'clock on Saturday.
You go first.
I'm going the Mighty Suns, man. What do you mean? I'm on.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on them.
I like this. I'm going the Crows.
Yeah. And hey, I respect that.
Yeah.
Because the Crows will probably win. But I reckon it's 50-50, so I'm going to go towards the Suns.
Oh, dude, what a hard game. All
right, the Battle of Felines on Saturday. It is Richmond Tigers versus Brisbane Lions, MCG. The $8.50 to $1.07. And it's going to be that way. I'm going to say 10 goals. I'm saying 10 goals.
And if they don't win by 10 goals, that's a loss for Brisbane?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
You said in the preview that they're going to go down there and care. No. So I expect 10 goals. Otherwise, I'm going to message those 8 blokes who didn't invite me to the dinner.
Yeah.
Eat a bag of dicks.
I'll go Brisbane just off their average.
Oh, shut up. You know, mate. Oh, last 3 games, they've won by over 100.
Just
saying over 100?
Just below it.
Just say a number, bro.
I'll go Brisbane by 80 points.
That's such an easy fucking... All right, we have North Melbourne versus Sydney Swans at Marvel Stadium. Who you got, Mark?
Oh.
No. There's no all.
I'll go the Swannies.
Yeah, I'm going Swannies. There's no all.
That is an all.
Nah. 2 different teams, bro. Trust.
North were pretty good at Marvel against the D's.
Don't care. Actually, North were really good a couple weeks
really
ago.
good.
Who did they play a couple weeks ago? And I was
These.
like, what? Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Melbourne.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Swans.
Yep, Swans.
Yeah, Swans. All right, Sunday to kick it off, it is Giants versus West Coast. $1.04 for the GWS Giants to $11.
Giants by 10 goals.
Yeah, that's just... I wouldn't mind seeing West Coast put up a fight.
Well,
They did against the Lions.
They did against the Lions. It's in them.
I'm not fucking tipping them.
But, yeah,
Giants all day. All right, Port Adelaide versus St Kilda, your old mob at Adelaide Oval on the Sunday afternoon.
Oh, I'm going the Saints.
This is a hard one.
I'm going the Saints.
Why? No, I don't need a why.
No, you don't need to know.
I feel stupid if I tip Port, but it's at home on a Sunday.
Your girlfriend goes for them.
Oh, don't put that on me, because I'm already down a few points. Upset? Is it an upset?
I know you want to go for St Kilda. Like you're just trying to think.
St Kilda. Yeah, St Kilda.
I know you,
I'm going
you're just trying to think like, oh, I couldn't get one back.
Yes.
It's probably your gut saying St Kilda.
You bet your bottom dollar if they fucking Port get up, I'm going to smash something.
Oh, yeah.
All right, on Sunday, the last game of the round, we have Fremantle versus the Doggies, mate. Optus Stadium. Who do you have?
I've got Footscray.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going Foots. Oh, no, I'm going Freo. Yeah, I feel like Freo can get this one done. No, I feel like it. I feel it. At home, Sunday Arvo, like at the last game of the round, Fremantle. Hayden Young's back. I just have a feeling this game. We don't know the ins and outs, so if there's any outs and shit, whatever. But I feel I can get one back here.
I reckon that's a dumb tip.
No, well, guess what? We'll see. we'll see who the dumb is. Brickhead?
Yeah, Brickhead.
All right. And the teams that have the buys, Essendon and Hawthorn. We don't get to see the Hollywood Hawks do their thing. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And the Essendon can go back and fucking just get your life on track. All right, boys. That is episode preview round 4. Thank you for joining us. Oh, mate, this is a big weekend.
Huge,
Yeah.
but even
bigger.
rounds next week.
Yeah, gather around next week. We're excited for that one. No one cares about the first 4 rounds. We care about round 5, baby. We're going to be there Wednesday night. We're going to be at the game Thursday night, and then a couple of other ones. We'll tell you when and where.
Yeah. Shout out to our guys, front runner. You're looking fresh.
Fucking oath all day, Adelaide. And shout to, where is it? Where's the little bobhead fucker? And Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Joseph.
Kiss
He's
him.
always repping.
Kiss him. All right. Peace out.